To talk to you about the sun. It's the sun. The sun is also known as a star in the solar system. Without it, the solar system would not exist. All the planets, moons, and asteroids in the solar system orbit around it. Here is a picture of the sun. So this is how the sun is compared to the earth. So the sun is about 1,400,129 kilometers in diameter, while the earth is only 12,756 kilometers in diameter. The sun is very huge. So, the sun facts. The sun is the most important object in the solar system. It gives us all the planet's heat and light. Without the sun, life would not be possible on Earth. So, what if we don't have the sun? The first thing will happen that plants will die, so humans could also die too. Without the sunlight, plants cannot grow and humans don't have anything to eat. So that's why the sun is also known as the most important object on the solar system. So, the center of the sun is mainly made of hydrogen gas. This gas turns into helium gas. When this happens, the sun creates a lot of heat and light. So, the sun is very, very hot. There's nothing we can compare the temperature with on Earth. We can't even how hot the sun is. So the outer layer is about 5,500 Celsius degree. The corona is about 5 million degrees, and the center is about 15 million degrees. That is so hot I could not believe it. The birth of the sun. So, the sun its life begins billions of years ago. Before the sun was there, our solar system did not exist. So, billions of years ago, a great cloud of gas and dust began to form. So, this is the cloud of gas and dust. This is also the first part of the sun. Then, the cloud of gas began to form a spinning disk with a huge bulge in the middle. Then, the disk begins spinning faster and faster. So here, there's a disk here, a bulge here, then spinning faster and faster. The huge bulge keeps heating up until it started turning hydrogen gas into helium gas. So this is the hydrogen in the bulge. It's turning into helium gas. 5. The great bulge was turning into the sun. At the same time, the planets will fall from the rest of the gassy disk. So here's the bulge. It's trying to turn into sun. Sometimes planets can also form at the same time. The sun's life. The sun is about 4.5 billion years old. Like people, animals, and plants, it will be born, will have a lifetime, they will die. Also, the sun is also the oldest object in the solar system. 4.5 billion years old. That is also a very long time surviving. The sun is made of hydrogen gas. The hydrogen gas is turned into helium gas. This is why the sun creates a lot of heat. As you know, helium gas is also very light. So the sun has lots of helium gas, so it can produce lots of heat for us. Almost half of the hydrogen in the sun is made of has now turned into helium. It would take about 5 billion years for all the hydrogen to be used up. So when all the hydrogen has been turned into helium, the sun will start to grow bigger. It will grow up to 100 times its original size. Then it will be called red giant. I think it would be so big, about 100 billion kilometers. That's very big. Then the sun's outer layers will start turning into a cloud of gas. These gas will slowly disappear and leave the sun's center. Then the sun will start to cool down. Although this will take millions of years, stars like this are called white dwarfs. So here is a white dwarf. It's white, it's small, and it's also at the sun's center. It's cooling down, so it will take lots of time to do it. Sunspots and flares. The sun sometimes has spots on its outer layer. These are places where the temperature is lower. Sunspots are not always in the same place in the sun. Scientists have found that every 11 years the sun has more sunspots than usual. Sometimes there are huge explosions on the sun. This means the extremely hot particles on the sun are hurled into space. These are called flares. So this is a flare, okay? These hot particles from the sun can reach the earth in a few days. When they hit the earth's atmosphere, the sky lights up different colors. It looks like they're very beautiful, I think. So this photograph shows what happened when the hot particles from the sun reach in the earth's atmosphere in the north. This is called aurora borealis or northern lights. So look, this is the particle from the sun. Also very beautiful indeed. Can't believe it. So this is a photograph of the aurora australis or southern lights. You can see them when the hot particles from the sun reach the earth's atmosphere in the south. Okay? So you should be remembering about the australis and the borealis. So the borealis is in the north and australis in the south. Okay? Try to remember that. Okay, we see. If you try to look in a telescope look at the sun by a telescope, the sun can burn your eyes very badly. This is why watching the sun is very difficult. Never look directly at the sun. It can blind you. So I want to have a warning that you shouldn't look at the sun because it's also very bad and the rays on the sun are very bad. It can damage your eyes very badly. Because the sun has ultraviolet rays, also known as UV rays, also have very strong heat and light, so it can burn your eyes very bad. So you can be blind. Be careful. Missions to the sun. Scientists now have studied the different rays coming from the sun. This helps them understand how it affects the Earth. Our atmosphere makes it very difficult to study the sun. This is because it filters many of the sun's rays. The best way to study the sun is to send space probes and satellites into space. So this is a satellite trying to reach the sun to study for the astronomers on Earth. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoy my video, and see you later. Bye.